Hi boys and girls, we're ready for another OG lesson. So let's go over some of our words and syllables. I want you to echo me on these. So I have part of a word here. I have the syllable, closed syllable. Our vowel says it sound. Ill. Now the second syllable, lee. Lee. And I know that we heard both sounds when we broke it up in our syllables. Sil, lee. And we know that in a two-syllable word, Y says E. We have two vowel sounds, sil-e. But when we read this word as one, we just hear this double consonant one sound, silly. All right? But when we have to write it, sil, first syllable, lee, silly. Let's read this base word, sand. I see the ending sound, or ending blend, sand. But let's add to it, sandy. Oh, in a two-syllable word, Y says E. We have two vowel sounds. We don't write an E, it's that Y acting like the E. Sand-e, sandy. Our next one, our base word, help. There's our ending blend, ulp, help. But let's add our suffix, helps. Remember, I hear that it's a suffix onto our base word of help. Helps. She helps me. That means she's doing it right now. Here's our next word, plan. But let's add it onto it, plans. He plans the party. Our suffix, s. Plans. Our next one, lamp. There's our ending blend, mp. We have one lamp, it's a noun, but maybe we have two lamps. There's our suffix, s. Remember, it can mean more than one. It can mean happening now or more than one thing, lamps. So remember, our base word is the word that can be a word by itself. Lamp is a word by itself. But let's go back up here. When I had this syllable, sil, that's not a word by itself. That's not a base word. That's just part of a word. Silly. All right. Here's another base word. Grab. But let's make it happening right now. Grabs. He grabs his coat. Our suffix s. Grabs. Ooh, I see a vowel sound. In a one-syllable word, Y says I. Fry, we have one vowel sound. Y, and we know that's our TCH. Witch, like the Halloween witch, because I don't have a WH. Well, let's go back and read these together again. Silly, sandy, helps, plans, lamps, grabs, fry, why, which. Can we read these again? If you like ice skating or watching ice skating, or you've ever been ice skating, or you want to go ice skating, let me hear you. Silly, sandy, helps, plans, lamps, grabs, fry, why, which. Let's read these one more time. If you like building igloos in the snow, silly, sandy, helps, plans, lamps, grabs, fry, why, which. All right, so shout this word out with my clues. Which one of these words is a feeling word that sometimes your body can feel if you're being a little funny? Silly, right? I'm thinking of a word, and it's another word for snatch. It's an action word. Grabs. We have our suffix s. I'm thinking of a word, and it's what you would describe a beach, that you walk along the beach and it feels soft in your feet. Sandy, right? I'm thinking of a word, and it could be a question word. Sometimes. Why? Right. I'm thinking of a word, and it's a Halloween. Comes out at Halloween. Which? All right, this time I want you to X out the word I'll X out the word and you shout it out. Here we go. Y, plans, fry, lamps, helps, grabs, Sandy, witch, silly. Good. Now, we've been talking about a new suffix that comes at the end of a word. That's why I have that dash. Es says is. When a word ends in CH, SH, SX, or Z, add ES and you'll please me. So that means our base word ends in it. I see it right there. The end of our base word, if it ends in a CH, SH, SX, or Z, we've got to add ES to make it be more than one, or it can mean happening right now. So let's talk about these and look at these. So here's our base word. You echo me. Itch, itches. That means you're doing it right now. She itches her arm. I hear the es. I hear our suffix. Let's do another one. Our base word is catch. Es, catches. She's doing it right now. She catches the ball. Here's our other base word. Pass, passes. She's doing it right now. She passes the ball to me. Our base word is fix, fixes. She fixes supper. Maybe she's doing it right now. Our next word, fetch, is. Fetches. My dog fetches the bone. He's doing it right now. Our base word, wish, wishes. I have many wishes. So that means more than one right there. Our next one, boss, is our base word. More than one. Bosses. I have many bosses. Our next word, mash, mashes. Doing it right now. He mashes the potatoes. Our next one, base word is mix, mixes. He mixes the cake batter. He's doing it right now. So our suffix es can sometimes sound like that Z sound in there. Es. Es, more than one. It can mean more than one or happening right now. Itches, catches, passes, fixes, fetches, wishes, bosses, mashes, mixes. Can you read these again with me? If you like to go sledding. Here we go. Itches, catches, passes, fixes, fetches, wishes, bosses, mashes, mixes. All right, this time you shout the word out before I exit out. Here we go. Catches, bosses, fixes, fetches, mixes, passes, mashes, itches, wishes. All right, now we're ready for our paper. Get our paper and put our date on it. 1/8/21. All right, here we go. Write me the lowercase letter that says E as in funny. In a two-syllable word, Y says E. Remember that? Funny. It sounds like that E. Our next one. Write me the lowercase letters that say W as in whistle. W-H, right. Write me the lowercase letters that say ND. It's an ending blend. ND. N-D, right. Our next one, write me the lowercase letter that says X. It's an X. Our next one, write me the lowercase letter that says K as in kite. Oh, remember that's a K. Lowercase K. Check out your kickstand. Our next one, write me the lowercase letters that say sh. S-H as in ship. Write me the lowercase letter that says ah. There it is, an A. Write me the lowercase letter that says I as in shy. We're not writing an I. Shy, I hear one vowel sound. In a one-syllable word, Y says I. Write me the lowercase letter that says I. Now we're writing the I. Write me the lowercase letter, and it's a suffix. It comes at the end of the word, and it can say S or Z. And it means more than one or happening right now. That suffix is an S, remember? Write me the lowercase letter, and it comes at the end of a word, at the end of a one-syllable word. After one short vowel, S is spelled S-S, right? Write me the lowercase letter that says W as in wagon, just a W. All right, now we're going to spell. I'm going to give you the first syllable, and then we're going to turn it into a two-syllable word. Here's our tapping hand. Our first syllable is kit, K-it. Now you got to think, what kind of K is it? I hear the I. I hear the stick vowel, I, so that means we start with a K. K-it. Now here's your second syllable, T. Kitty. I hear a T. In a two-syllable word, Y says E. So let's look at this again. Kit, T. But when we say it as a whole word, we only say that once. Kitty. We only hear that once. All right, our next word, Y. So if we tap it, Y. Oh, I only hear one vowel sound in a one-syllable word. Y says I. Now Y can be a question word, right? So we start with a WH. Most question words have a WH. Why? Our next word, the base word is land. Let's tap it out. L-and. I hear four sounds. L-and. I hear that ending blend. But let's add on to it. He lands on his feet. Oh, I hear that suffix. It means he's doing it right now. He lands on the moon. Our next one. Here's your first syllable. Sun. Let's tap it out. Sun. Let's write it. Okay, your second syllable. Knee. Knee. Oh, we're not writing an E. I see here two vowel sounds. So in a two-syllable word, Y says E, sun, knee. But we read the N as one sound, sunny. So let's go back and reread. We had kitty, Y, lands, sunny. All right, now, right down here, we're working on our new suffix. It comes at the end of a base word, so we put that little dash. ES says is. ES says is. ES says is. So we say when a word ends in CH, SH, SX, or Z, add ES and you'll please me. Our suffix is. Let's flip our paper over. We're going to practice some suffix with ES. Here we go. I'll give you the base word first. Let's tap it out. The base word is pass. ass. Oh, I hear us at the end of a one-syllable word. After one short vowel is spelled SS. One vowel sound, so that's one syllable. But let's make it happening right now. He passes the ball. He's doing it right now. I hear my suffix is. Passes. Our next word, our base word is mix. Mix. Now remember, when a word ends in CH, SH, SX, or Z, add ES and you'll please me. Now we can say it's happening right now. He mixes the paint. He's doing it right now. Our next word, base word is fix. Ix. Maybe he's doing it right now though. He fixes the car. So we add our suffix is. Fixes. When a word ends in CH, SH, X, X, or Z, add ES and you'll please me. Our last word, the base word is wish. Wish. Now wish is not a question word, so it just starts with a W. Wish. I have one wish, but maybe I have lots of wishes. Oh, our ES means more than one. Many wishes. Let's go back and reread these. Passes, mixes, fixes, wishes. All right, yesterday we worked on a new memory word. Do you remember what this is? W-O-U-L-D. Would. I would like one piece of pizza. Or we use it as a question. Would you like some pizza? Could be either one. Let's skywrite it. Put your pen down. W-O-U-L-D says would. W-O-U-L-D says would. W-O-U-L-D says would. Let's say it as we write it. W-O-U-L-D says would. Make sure you're making a D. W-O-U-L-D says would. W-O-U-L-D says would. W-O-U-L-D says would. Let's look at it two more times. Skywrite with me. W-O-U-L-D says would. Close your eyes and try it. W-O-U-L-D says would. Can you write it without looking at it? Let's check it. W-O-U-L-D says would. Do you remember what this word is? H-E-R says her. That is her pencil. So it belongs to a girl. Do you remember what this word is? S-O-M-E says some. I would like some of that. It looks like the word come, but we change one letter. Some. S-O-M-E says some. Would, her, and some. All right, let's write our COPs. Capital, the order of the sentence, the punctuation, and the spelling. Let's look at our punctuation. It could be a telling sentence or an asking sentence or showing excitement with an exclamation point. Here we go. It's kind of big today. My dog runs and fetches sticks. We got this. We know these words. My dog runs and fetches sticks. 6 words. We've had 6 words before. All right, start at the very edge. For the word my, we know we have to start our sentence with an uppercase, capital. My dog. Now, right now, everyone use your B checker. Make sure you're making a D. My dog runs. Oh, I hear that suffix. That means it's happening right now. Run is our base word. My dog runs. That makes it sound better. My dog runs and fetches. Let's do our base word fetch first. Let's tap out fetch. Ch. Oh, do you remember that ch at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel? Ch is spelled T-C-H. There's our base word fetch, but we have our suffix, fetches. Remember the E-S? Means it's right now. My dog runs and fetches sticks. Let's tap out sticks. St-ix. Oh, I hear that suffix S for more than one. St-ick. I hear the k at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel. K is spelled C-K, but it's not just one stick. It's lots of sticks with an S. My dog runs and fetches sticks. Do you have 6 words? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have the order right. It makes sense. Did you start with the capital? Now, punctuation. I'm telling you, my dog runs and fetches sticks. Telling sentence is just a period. All right, good job today, boys and girls.